Okay. I'm still not used to finding my new tag. So you mentioned you've been playing Mewtwo only for a short time, and you're mainly Melee?
Yeah, I played Melee for... I was mostly a TO for like 4 years. And then I got into P plus like 3 months ago. And then I started seriously practicing a month ago with Meta Knight. And then I was like playing Mewtwo just against like somebody I matchmaked with.
Mm-hmm.
And something about him, I don't know, I really like cool movement options. And I played Melee Sheik, so I don't really like super good dash dances. And Mewtwo had cool movement options and not a super good dash dance. You know what I mean? So I've
Yeah.
been vibing with Mewtwo.
This,
Meta Knight was like super dash dance heavy, and while I could like learn to dash dance, like more like make a dash dance centric game plan, I just like Mewtwo's.
it's a little more restrictive, so you have to get a little more creative with it.
And he has a cool moonwalk and taunt cancel. That's important to me. Yeah. So I've been playing Mewtwo for like 3 days.
Yeah, the teleporting to the ledge just takes a little time to get used to. It's very strange. Hell yeah. Sorry, I just ate lunch.
Oh, that's okay.
I am okay. I'm not like sick or anything, but shit. But a lot of the times, um, I don't drink enough water while I'm eating, so I just gonna have to. It's just a little phlegm. It ain't nothing. You did that in the VOD as well. The down tilt onto the platform and then the nair. It covers the whole platform. Like get the guaranteed hit, but it's low reward.
What, like this?
When you do the nair here,
Uh-huh.
like you hit the whole platform, but it doesn't ever kill. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
So at some percents, it might be better to, even if you just jump and just wait for, oh, if they roll this way, I can fair. If they roll that way, I can bear.
Like
Those,
this? So like I down tilt them and set up for a tissue situation. I think like a cool thing to list would be and the guide would to list like cool micro interactions that Mewtwo could go for. Like if they're at this percent, you can try to set up for down tilt plat tick chasing, so that's good to know.
gotcha. Yeah. You're already tech chasing, but you're tech chasing with a low reward option because like the only thing you get out of nair here is hover cancel, go for grab, but that's hard. It's also a lot more, if you're trying to kill off the top, it's a lot more steps in the way than just going, oh, because you have to get above the platform before you start the nair. The fair is just one hit death, you know?
Yeah, I'm like still like the thing I'm struggling with right now is to like realize Mewtwo has really good aerials and using them. I'm still like a down tilt scrapper.
Yeah, the down tilt is very tempting. It's like it's going to be kind of an eternal bad habit of not bad habit. It's an eternal temptation of like, but I could just down tilt. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like Peach down smash. It's like everything else that isn't Peach down smash has to compete with Peach down smash in your decision tree, right? Oh. Yeah, going off stage with Nair, even against characters with good recoveries, is pretty solid. Just something will go wrong for them, you know?
Yeah. Why do you do that, like falling with down B? Is that like a bad habit, or is it just like a thingy?
It stalls a little bit.
Okay.
It doesn't really do a ton, but sometimes, especially for like floatier characters, if they're trying to like double jump to like reach me with something, it can make the difference of like just a little bit of stall at the very top.
Yeah, I knew that too much.
Ooh, nice SDI. Nice. Teleport isn't invuln until frame 9, but that's still pretty solid if you just need like an escape and you don't have access to air dodge. So it can be good, it can be bad, you know. It's mainly the situation, like how tight the combo is going to be.
Yeah, I'm also Mewtwo's air dodge is it like the best one? It seems broken.
Frame-wise, I believe Peach and Zelda actually will grab ledge a little faster, but they are visible, so, you know, there's a trade-off. Yeah, this is... Up throw will kill floaties a lot earlier than that, too. I think there was one grab you got where I was at up throw percent, but it was slightly nerfed in P+, so I'm not sure of the exact specifications, but it's usually before then.
Mewtwo's combo tree is so satisfying.
Yeah, just being able to use all those weak hits. There's a really fun mix-up with up air, where the very end of it, like over here, will hit you the other way, but it's super weak. So if you don't DI it away, you just physically go nowhere, even at like 100.
That's cool.
So you can get stuff like that reverse hit into like as you're hovering, into like drift up fair. At that point, you're almost in the bubble just flat out. So it's very, very useful to, like, if you're directly under someone, you only have to move forward like an inch for that to be the reverse hit. Or you could, you know, not move forward an inch, and now they have to DI. It's the same strength of the hit, but they have to DI it away still. It's very unfair. It's sick.
I want.
For the hover bear strings, the little mini game is basically like try to figure out which one is going to be the last bear, based on like hover duration, how the combo started, and then from there the last bear DIN. Because Mewtwo's Excel and isn't that good, so he can't change his direction like to go down very quickly. So if you, let's say you're at low percent, you you like hard DI these bear strings down, like he can't go low and keep hitting you for very long. Because without his hover, his distance actually in teleport is not super great. It's mostly his hover or double jump that give him the distance. Like I think if you extend his double jump, it actually goes higher than Yoshi's entire recovery by itself.
That's crazy.
Oh, and you extend the double jump, it's basically just a late DJC. So when you do an aerial, if you do it very high, at the very end of your double jump, you'll go a little higher. I think Bear is the fastest total frame one. It's definitely not Nair, up air, or fair. Or Nair, down air, or fair. So it'd be that or up air. They're probably about the same. But yeah, that's just something you can just do. So if you're all the way down here, you can mix it by going on stage even. You can wait even longer than that. Like his double jump takes a long time to actually conclude. Okay. Yeah, off of down tilt at that percent, you can get fair either by jumping, by teleporting, but that can lead into your kill move. I think Sheik against floaties. Yeah, there we go. I should have teleported there even. You can go even higher with teleports, and then it's in any direction, so it's very adaptable. If they DI away a little more, you can almost always at least get Bear, which at high percent is still good. Yeah, side B as a reflector is fine for like the big stuff, but anything smaller, and it's usually just not worth.
Wait, did you taunt to make that noise or something?
Yeah, he says the melee line Orokana if you press the taunt button. It's like yes me. It's very silly. I don't think he actually has new noises in PM if I remember right. Yeah, this is approaching the percent where the base hit of down tilt is going to be too strong to get the follow up on, but the tipper is still weak. And if you go into Special Fall, which is when you teleport without jump, then you do have end lag on landing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's kind of significant in PM2, I think. Or in P Plus specifically. I think they nerfed that aspect. This character's busted, so they nerfed some things, but including F smash range. I can't believe they would do that to my character. Targeted nerfs. What if Stomp Knee was vertical?
Yeah.
His downer is actually really similar to Stomp frame data and hitbox wise.
I'm kind of sad they replaced Mewtwo's F throw in Melee. I know it was really bad, but it was like the coolest move in Smash ever.
Yeah, I like the compromise, but it is a compromise.
It's also really cool in doubles. Mewtwo's F throw.
Yeah, it still has the same kind of vibe, at least.
Mm.
God, the noodle noises kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this percent, the side B command grab is just doesn't really do much. It's unblockable, which is the benefit. But in general, it's useful for a very specific range of percentages, depending on fall speed. Like against fast fallers, it's not useful at 0, for instance. But against floaties, it's like one of your biggest combo starters at 0. Nice. Up air will start killing eventually with a strong hit.
I meant to be reverse that.
Yeah, the momentum on Shadow Ball can be kind of silly. I think Frozen by a mile has the most radical clip of it. Oh, what is she? It's like against some. I think it's against Zelda, and he uses it, or she uses it basically as just like an extra air action to get around Din's fire.
I hate Zelda so much in this game.
Yeah,
she's like the one character I like literally can't stand in this game.
Yeah, she's by PM standards maybe not like top half, but very good regardless.
I don't think she's good. She's just like free move, really annoying game plan.
Oh, the plat interrupt. I hate that. If you're jumping through the plat and you up air, at some timings you just will hit the plat.
Yeah, that happens.
It's despicable.
Would be cool though. Just, oops.
Oh, Mewtwo's ledge dash is horizontal, by the way.
Oh, cool.
Nice. He also has a really fancy one if you have hover, where you just
Yeah, he has
the nil. Yeah.
ouch.
Yeah, if you can get running momentum into somebody, then your up air chains become really rewarding. No, my tail. Yeah, the tail is a hurt box when you're using it and when you're in the air. But pretty much every other time, the hurt box is cleanly in the z-axis.
See.
So that's why you don't see as much bear and neutral to wall people as you might expect. Because even in this, the tail is, you can be hit.
I didn't know that.
And then if you're swinging the tail out there...
On the back. That's cool.
Yeah, this is a red one. I love Smash.
Yeah, Mewtwo brain.
We need the helmet. It's so big.
Yeah, I used to play Meta Knight Dittos with Fate Point all the time, and I have a clip of us like both like trying to cape each other, and then we like did a dash back down tilt, and then it clanked, and then we did a dash back down tilt again, and it clanked. It was like Meta Knight brain.
Yeah, floaties, even if they DI away on down throw, floaties can act before they hit the ground. You can use that against floaties that don't have great aerial drift, or that excel, rather. So like Luigi's that'll just nair on down throw. You know more or less where they'll be. Yeah, I think it's like 20, 25 frames of end lag once you land. I think it's up there.
Camera moment.
Yeah, but you notice how the when I can get that like running up air into you and then start hovering, once that sends in the tumble, that gives me a ton of options to basically end the stock because I'm carrying you up, I'm carrying you off stage. And aerial disable can easily either kill you or put you in an alpha position, and fair can easily kill you or just kind of kill you earlier than it should since you're so high up already.
Okay. I think the number one thing I'm having trouble with right now is like getting in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's my observation.
Yeah, for getting in, you have a few options, and some of them are dependent on the opponent respecting the others. So let's just go to FD real quick. If your opponent will... Yeah, a little shiny. I forgot about that. If your opponent will like give you the space to do it, then Nair is just like one of the best moves ever created. Because there's only, I think, like a 10 frame gap between two Nairs, hover Nairs. You can also drift freely during your hover. So you can space around the opponent's out of shield, good out of shield option. Like most characters have a hole in their out of shield game somewhere, and you can just go exactly there. You can also, if you hover cancel nair, there's no final hitbox. So it just kind of sucks them in. You can get a grab off of this, so this is really useful for high percent. The nair will bring them in, wherever that is relative to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just holding shield as soon as I can here. I think pivot grab is a little more consistent with it, but I'm not good at this. This is something that like Frozen does a ton. Most of the other Mewtwo's use it a fair bit as like you forgot about the nair. Like you thought getting hit by nair would be okay, even though you're at 120 and now you're dead, etc. So yeah, for getting in, if they're willing to respect the other options that I'll get into in a second, then you can just check them on that and like just run up hover nair as they try to shield something else. Wave dash is very solid. Again, I'm not the best person to show this. I'm very bad at wave dashing. But like wave dash down tilt is the classic. Like burst movement, good move. Wave dash tilt can be good, or F tilt. Usually, just the movement in general is the big benefit here. If you can get these angles down, the minimum angle down, it goes very far. Yeah, I use F smash more than I should. I just really like this. It's full disjoint. It's nice. And then the third way to basically get in, it's the most technical of the three, is hover cancel up air. Basically just, this hits further out than you would expect. So even like short characters like Ness and Lucas can be threatened by this. To do it while advancing and while having some control of your drift, it's pretty hard to do consistently. I'm also bad at this one. You can also use Bear to like take a little space, but the hurt box makes that iffy. Easiest way most of us have found to do it is to either claw the jump button with one of your fingers or to set up one of your unused triggers, L or R, to jump. So like that's what I'm doing, is I have L to jump, which I use for hover and neutral. Actually, for nairs, I don't claw nairs. I don't know what I do for nairs.
Yeah, I just use like the joint of my thumb to press the A button, and I.
Yeah. What I'm doing for these is L for jump, movement with this left stick, and then C stick for aerial. Actually, if you have tilt stick, you're doing claw?
Yeah.
Okay. If it's easier for nair specifically, you're on tilt stick. It's either tilt or attack. If you do the diagonal, you get neutral. So if you do like diagonal on attack, then you'll get the nair, which some Mewtwo's like. So that way they can.
I used to. I hate the nair. I'm like 2%. So not feel like go for it.
That's understandable. Let's see. So yeah. So if I'm just doing this, even Falcon has a hard time like punishing this. This hover cancel up air. It's just a whip, and you only have its default landing lag, but Mewtwo's is 1 frame higher, so I think that makes it 5 frames landing lag when you hover cancel.
You don't need to L cancel it?
No, you cannot L cancel it, you don't need to. It's as if you had just short hopped and they're landing. It's like a Peaches. You do them a little differently than Peach because you can hover down. Basically what you do is you kind of start it the same way. You hold down and then you hold jump. Then you start the aerial and then you drop hover, so you let go of jump, and then you fast fall. Actually, let's go to training stage for this because that has the pillars. I think in P Plus it has the pillars. Page. Yeah, there it is. Right. So sometimes when you hit somebody's shield or hit them, it can make the timing a little weird to get the fast fall. But for the most part, if you hit them in neutral, like out of the air, getting the fast fall slightly slower is fine. It's more about getting the aerial out low to the ground and then just being able to defend yourself with shield, with dash back, with all that good stuff. Gosh. Oh, man, it makes the game feel choppy whenever he hits. But yeah, so that's the primary ways to approach are using the grounded movement. Dash dance is okay. The dash is very long, even if it's not very fast. I know Sheik's is super short, so that gives you some benefits. And that you can like turn around at the last second a little later than most other characters. The longest in the game, I believe, actually. Which can kind of throw off some people's timing. Wave dash is very far. He has a perfect wave land, but it's only at a backwards facing jump. Which is really weird. I don't think there are setups with platforms for this either. But hey, it's something if you want to get some insanity, you can just do sometimes, but usually not worth going for since you got to just empty hop specifically backwards. Let's see. So yeah, between grounded movement, dash dance, wave dash, kind of just normal stuff with the good wave dash, a decent dash dance. You have hover cancel up air to kind of like bully your way in because on hit, even before tumble, this is really good reward. Nice deck. So when they're afraid of this, they'll start shielding and like playing more defensively. That lets you kind of like overshoot with hover nair. Especially the percents where hover cancel nair will start killing. Or I say killing. The up throw will kill. This is also really good shield pressure because it's minus, but you don't know. The opponent doesn't know when you're going to land.
Yeah.
This is nair is the only aerial that gets weird on hover cancel. Everything else works as you would expect, just less end lag. But nair is a landing hitbox, so hover cancel goes around that. little tech. Yeah, it takes some muscle memory to get used to.
Yeah, definitely grind that out.
Yeah. And then once that's like in your toolkit, it makes your platform pressure scarier.
Yeah, this is annoying. Whoa, yeah, I definitely gotta land that. That's like feels insanely really good.
Yeah, it's one of those like, wait, where's the recovery frames? Like I said, even before tumble, it leads to a lot. Because if you're going into them, then you can just kind of like keep going. Okay, do you want to go back to playing matches now?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
First, let me see what's on the back of this suit.
That one? That's Team Plasma, I assume?
Oh, cool. I would assume Team Plasma would be Team Plasma's colors, but yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know what Team Plasma's colors are. I know that Plasma is a team. There's Rocket Armor. There's... I don't know what it is, huh?
Yeah, that one was Team Plasma.
Oh, it was Team Plasma. Okay.
But those definitely aren't its colors.
Yeah, jab is overall not very good. It's like frame 7 or 8. And jab 2 can launch at higher percents a little bit. But it's just not... It's usually not your highest reward or your lowest risk option.
Consider this. It looks cool.
Fair.
So fair looks cool as well.
Boo.
Oh no, what is that?
Oh, I haven't shown you the optimal. Okay.
There's no way this is optimal.
Hold shield. If you do it wrong, okay, let me... You can get hover cancel there. It's guaranteed if you do it right, out of a footstool.
Interesting.
And unlike Dare, footstool is frame 1. So even if they're ridiculously good at mashing this move that they shouldn't be ready to mash for. Ah. Yeah. It's mainly like an optimization. Because if you hover cancel there, you're a lot more plus on hit. Even on crumple, if you hover cancel there, you can get another one. So for like 0 to 40, you can just do this over and over again. I say over and over again. It's like twice, tops. But regardless. Yeah, that's... So like, I probably use this the most compared to most of the Mewtwo's. I'll just toss it out as like a disjointed hitbox to kind of just like, hey, did you run into this? Yes, I get a crumple, right?
You get a what?
Crumple.
Is
Or stun. The grounded stun, the dizzy.
Oh.
I'm too used to like 2D fighters calling it something else. Yeah, the side B at specific percent, side B to teleport fair is just true on any DI.
That's cool.
Coincidentally, those percents line up usually with right when a character starts dying from side B teleport fair. God, this character just works. It's great.
Yeah, that's what I noticed. Like he just kind of just goes.
Yeah, teleporting to ledge is a super big thing for recovery and like edge guarding. Because it's like you just physically can't be hit. And that's usually really good either when you're trying to snap back to stage, snap back to ledge in a recovery way, or if you're just trying to like get to ledge first before the opponent after they got around your tail move. Yeah. Fair's frame 6, so it is a very like relevant out of shield option when kill percent pops up. Yeah, depending, once you get more practice with different like weight classes and fall speeds and stuff, down tilt or like any small launcher into teleport fair becomes a lot more feasible. And even like the sour spots of some of your tail hits at high percent, to start sending into tumble. We'll combo into teleport fair. It's wild. Yeah, down smash does not have very much end lag at all. It's fine. If you're trying to teleport like past somebody to get back down to the ground, you usually want to teleport. If there's a platform, you can edge cancel it because his max airspeed's pretty good, even if his excel's bad. Or you want to go to ledge.
Okay.
At least if you're at high percent, where like a stray hit could kill you. Because especially in P plus over PM, there's so much of that end lag now. Ah. CC. Oh, I'm gone. In general, hover and air is just one of the greatest pressure tools in the game by a mile. Yeah, with Mewtwo's max fall speed being pretty low, you see how like it can be just a case of almost reacting if you teleport. And there's no platforms on that stage except for the rotating one, so that's kind of an exception to how hard it can be to get down. Because normally it's you either go to ledge, you teleport through them, or they just respect Nair. But when you're at kill percent, also just they don't have to take the risky option. Oh, do you know about teleport ACs?
Yeah.
What a silly mechanic. Battlefield has the 3 common ones right here. But another really common one is if you run off stage and teleport back immediately, that'll be an AC. Oh, I know what's happening with that. Yeah, you're using tap jump to jump, right? Or for the teleport, you have tap jump on, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's that weird thing I remember Eon mentioned or brought up a long time ago, where with tap jump only, I think there's a small window when you run off a platform or something that if you use tap jump to jump, it's your normal jump, your grounded jump, which puts you higher faster, which makes the AC a little weirder.
Yeah, I don't use tap jump to jump at all. I just have it on because sometimes I think I use it to panic jump or like stuff like that, or sometimes I use it.
Gotcha.
I know I use it to do the fairs, but I don't really do it a lot.
Oh, for TJC?
But I might experiment with playing it off when I play next with somebody.
What's the one here?
I just like played Melee for so long it feels weird playing without tap jump.
That's fair. I'm like the opposite. I played Brawl for so long, it feels weird to not have tap jump off.
Oops, don't know that.
Haha! Shit.
Oh no.
Yeah, when you're already airborne, when you teleport for like an extension, that's basically the only hit you're getting because you can't go up anymore. And teleporting off stage, you pretty much need to face back on stage. Then just use bear. Yeah, you know that you can turn around after teleport, right?
I did not.
It is really useful for like, let's say you get like a down tilt at high percent and you need to get that fair. That gives you a little more control over exactly where you can get that. So I can teleport to the right, and then just right before I reappear, I press left.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's usually an optimization thing, but it's still cool that you can do it. That lets you teleport to ledge from on stage.
I didn't know that's how you did it. That's cool.
Yeah.
It's like Meta Knight Cave.
I think so, yeah. There's one frame of vulnerability when you do it from on stage, though. Because you have to... It's only because you have to turn around, which is the funniest thing. Every other part of the character is like, yeah, you can just teleport to ledge, sure. And then it's like, well, you have to turn around. Ah! Yeah, I need more practice with the ledge stall. I usually only do it like once, and that's not good. I should be doing it a variable number of times. Oh yeah, that's a really good edge guard option. Not really against Mewtwo because his recovery is so good. But if you just run off stage and nair, usually you can clip somebody and maybe their jump, and it just becomes a really bad position for them. And really good for you because you can just, hover, like after the nair, just start hovering and doing back air, doing more nairs. But down.
Huh.
Oops. That was not grab, that was jab. Yeah, I don't think side B stall gives you any extra distance.
Yeah. And melee, if you did it backwards, it would send you back a little.
That's...
Switch.
Huh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't think he needs it in this game, though, so.
No, hold on. Don't be hasty. We could... He can only make it back from the pits of hell. What if there's more beyond that we haven't found yet? Yeah. Yeah, sometimes when you, depending on weight class especially, or fall speed especially, sometimes if somebody CCs your fair, like 80, 90, they're just in distance for the second fair.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah, that was super greedy. I was not near close enough to snap.
No.
Shit. The optimal! Oops. No. If you teleport off stage from the ground, you can still jump.
Yeah, I jumped to teleport.
Gotcha.
I should have, I don't know. I should have turned around with the fair.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that Mewtwo kind of like has to do that normal characters don't. There's a lot of stuff that he gets to do that normal characters don't, so it works out.
Yeah. He definitely feels DLC.
I never thought of it that way, but I think you're right. It definitely feels like he just has extra mechanics because he was the last character. DLC Pack 2 Mewtwo.
Yeah, Knuckles and Mewtwo are the DLC, and they're both very DLC.
One of my favorite instances of DLC characters in fighting games is for King of... Oh,
Cool.
that was weird. Here, we can get back into it. In King of Fighters 13, there are... here, let me make a new lobby. There are some... some DLC, 3 DLC characters. They were $5 each, and in that game you make teams of 3. So all 3 of them were considered very good. So people called that team $15.
Mm-hmm. That's funny.
Okay, but we were in what, 7 buffer? 6? Something like that.
I thought we were. I didn't think we were buffer.
Yeah, I sent you the code.
I'm connecting.
Gotcha.
The servers might have just went fucked for a second.
Hmm. Okay, so aside from general comfort, kind of with the character, because he's a big slow floaty with like 3 unique mechanics. Is there anything else in particular that you're kind of like trying to get a grasp on?
I don't know. I'm just kind of like. Really, all the stuff that I struggle with right now would just come from playing more. Like, I have a game plan now to get in. I guess against CC I'm kind of struggling, but I kind of figured out that I can kind of use side B and stuff.
Yeah.
Scrapping situations, I'm getting better in this is stuff I've written down. At disadvantage, I've learned to teleport out of disadvantage and edge cancel and stuff, and maybe fair out of things. My game plan of detail is no longer just detail, I think now.
Yeah.
So I think my biggest thing is just, I don't know, maybe out of shield options is like something I need to work on.
Gotcha.
I'm trying to connect. It's like no.
Okay. You try hosting. Might be goofed. His out of shield options are kind of. His options themselves aren't really unique, but if you have the extra time to start a hover, they become ridiculous. Because imagine like you hit their shield, and then they just hover nair mix you up like immediately. There's just no downtime. Or like hover cancel fair is plus, for instance. It's like +2 usually. I think if you're frame perfect with like weird timing, you can get it to be more.
Wait, don't do it.
Yeah, that's the... Wait a minute. One of these things is not like the other.
Yeah, it's not giving me a code.
Give you a code? Okay, let's just restart Dolphin. I'll restart mine as well.
Yeah, it's saying transversal server connection error. That means probably the servers might be down.
Huh. Let's keep trying a little bit. Traversal server connection error. I don't know a lot about Dolphin troubleshooting. But yeah, I think the last thing that I want to work on today is edgeguarding, because Mewtwo's an exception. He's really rough to edgeguard. So I figure I'll play some Falcon. He's just the first character that comes to mind for like easy to edgeguard. And you can kind of see I can show you the general game plan for that. It's still not... Yeah, this is weird. For the most part, you want to get in just like slightly below them, because most characters that do have a combo breaker move, it doesn't start below and in front of them. I think Lucario and Luigi are the big 2 that come to mind. So you're like, you can just go low, and then if they go high, you can just float back to stage, do whatever punish you have. Like if they're high enough percent, dare fair, stomp knee. Up throw if that just explicitly kills at that point. Like Mewtwo's really good at like checkmating people and recoveries.
Yeah, definitely. He has like all the options. He's really good at edgeguarding in melee too. I played a lot of melee Mewtwo.
How?
I'm a fan. I don't know. Unranked gets so boring playing against the same species with the same tech habits that like you just want to play bad character and beat them with it.
That's fair. Like every time I see melee Mewtwo's back air hit, and they like do a tiny little somersault at like 130. It's like, oh, I can't watch this. My boy, they massacred my boy.
They did, yeah. Do you have Wand build? Do you want to try Wand build?
I do not have Wand build. If you can give me a link, I can download it. I got fiber.
Also, there's direct connect, but that is
Yeah, I probably don't want to have that on stream. Let's not dox ourselves playing Project M. Nintendo does not need the help. What does reset traversal settings do?
that works.
Oh, it works?
There you go.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oops. There we go. Sick. That should be good on stream. Yeah, it's good on stream. Sick. Yeah, so I'll just play Falcon, and we can just play some games, and... Ooh, some of these alts are nice. We can just play some games focused on, like, edge guarding and recoveries. So I can show you kind of, like, a little more clearly what I mean with the, like, you want to be slightly below them, and if they jump over you, they, you know, it doesn't matter. They're still above you. And then after that, we can just play some games focused on that. And I think that's about the last big thing. So if let's say I'm over here, right? And I have to up B, you can just go low because I either up B now or up B later. If I up B later and you go low, you kill me. If I up B now and you go low, you go to ledge, I have to go to stage, and then you kill me. It's once your combo game with like hover cancel fair gets there, this will still be true at low percent. So like back throw at 0 will be like a threatening way to kill people, which is really fun. The only tricky part is that you have to be back facing for back air. So here, go ahead and back throw me.
Oh no.
What's that? Here, actually, I'm at 50 now. Yeah. See, I don't have. That was without even snapping. I don't have that option. I just simply like it's still character specific, of course, but most characters don't have the option of like even threatening ledge because of Mewtwo. Where's this hack dash? Ah, that is hard. Okay. So let's play and then just try to make sure to try to edge guard me. Focus on edge guarding me when it comes up, and I will let you know like what's going on, like, what you could be doing better, what the game plan is. So when you're edge guarding, you don't want to ever use fair, which makes it a little awkward because that sends them up unless they're like a floaty at kill percent anyway. Remember, you have that really fast hover from ledge thing, if you still have your ledge. So if you just like a wave dash to ledge, for instance, you can just hover from ledge to get back on stage really fast. It's like a fast ledge dash. Shit. I was waiting for the power shield. So when you're edge guarding, for the most part, you're going to want to just do like hover back air because you can do those while rising. Whereas if you double jump, you just can't. It's not like Yoshi where you can get that rising. Yeah. Yeah, so you'll want to be doing hover bears low. Because if you're low and you have to go up, that means you can still get on stage. But if you're high and you have to go low, that means it's harder to get on stage. Plus, at that point, most of the cast falls faster than you, as Mewtwo. Oh yeah, the up throw combo. We can cover the up throw combo as well.
I think I might know the up throw combo.
Shit.
It's like the same one as melee.
Yeah, you can kind of optimize it somewhat with hover cancels, but hover cancels take more time. Oh! That sent at 30 degrees.
That's insane. How about shield poke?
It might have just pushed you off the ledge.
Oh man.
Shit. When you're trying to throw somebody off stage, for the most part, if it's forward facing, it kind of sucks, but you have to use F throw. Because
Yeah, I wanted to just go for the tech chase.
When you use down throw, though, I can usually DI to ledge. Which then means there's not really much chase. Yeah, I should be DIing out. Nice. Yeah, if anyone ever DIs in on down throw, there's just no reason to ever do that. There's no mix-up. There's no... Something that can be kind of hard about the up throw combo on fast fallers is that if they go behind you, you have to like make sure to try to fair them or up air them, which means you have to face them. No. No. Not up smash. Why has it betrayed me?
Well, I don't have tap to button. I don't really notice, so I think I'll start turning tactical.
Okay. You can't double jump when you're hovering, so it's not gonna like you can play the character just fine without it. I know Frozen. I know she didn't. She used to have tap jump on, and it's not uncommon. Oh no. Yeah, that's a good way to knock them off stage if you're front facing and you can't like get a back throw out in time. Mewtwo is not safe from the Scourge that is down throw knee. It would have been so cool, though. God damn it. It's been so long since I've played Falcon. I started PM with Falcon.
Oh, nice.
And then my friend got bodied by a Mewtwo and was like, Jasper, you're learning this character. That way I know what to do. No! Those are so cool. Whoa. Up tilt's big. It's a good way to pressure platforms, up tilt. But for the most part, hover cancel up air is higher reward and is safer, but it's just harder. You don't gotta back throw me. Man, this character's so fast. It is really just like driving a race car. That thing that everyone's done before, at least once.
Yeah, definitely.
Ah, nice. Okay, let's go back to Mewtwo, and I'll do. You think a few more?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Yeah, sounds good.
yeah, it's.
Yeah, I guess I really don't know how to do the bear edge guards. I'm kind of afraid I'll die.
No, you're good. You're good. You got like. How long do you have on hover? It's like 60 seconds. Or 60 seconds. Yeah, you got 60 seconds on hover. I think you have 60-ish frames, maybe 90, before your momentum. Like you stop being able to like choose where to go, but you have so much momentum and so low gravity that you're good usually. It'll just take some. It'll take some getting used to.
So like, let's say I throw Falcon off the stage.
Mm-hmm.
What should my first instinct be? Grab ledge or go for like this?
Basically, at low percent, it's 50-50. If they jump immediately and you do full hop bear, you kill them for free by just continuing to bear them. And if they go low and you hit them, they're almost certainly dead. So, like, you don't even need to grab ledge because Falcon can't contest that. So you can just, depending on exactly how close you are. Yeah, drop zone nair is a good one. So like here, go ahead and just hop off stage and try to come back. Or okay, without teleport, try to come back. Faster falling characters can very easily just kind of get stuck.
Yeah, I get to
Like
that.
under ledge, or even if they don't get hit by the final hit, they just kind of like get launched like right behind Mewtwo for bear. Let's see. So you can either go high and then start the bears from there, and once they tumble, it is a 100% true combo. And even before then, it is hard to get out of. They would need something insanely fast and to SDI.
So I'm more so like back throwing as like a reaction point to like what they do. Either like they fall and go low, or they just jump and I go for this.
Yeah. When you back throw, you basically just decide like. So like hold DI this end, DI this hard end, this back throw. For fast fallers, especially at lower percents, you can just combo the back air if they DI hard end.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't like Chubb. I keep know that. Yeah, and your low options basically you can either grab ledge, but that gives them the chance to jump, which gives them the chance to act. Oh, perfect. Or you can just you wave dash off, start nairing, start bearing, whatever you want to do. Yeah, Spaceys are a special breed of destroyable offstage. Yeah, double jump back, side B will consistently get around that. But any amount of going under stage usually just means they're dead.
Wow.
Just snapping to ledge is so nice.
Yeah. Okay.
That doesn't even have to be an SD. I can just do that and then go back to stage. Oh, I love this matchup.
I'm gonna say edge for cheek.
Same deal. She can contest. She can contest a little better, but it's the same deal. Just I saw the ring. You're dead. You know,
Ring.
the double jump ring.
Oh.
Yeah, when you double jump, every character has this ring.
Okay.
I think the Psy kids even have sound effects. Yeah. So it becomes, I think you're going to go high. Then I can jump. And I can still try to get like a nair thing on my way down. Because if I can get only the linking hits, then it becomes a really bad position for you. Gosh, tail's big. Yeah, and at that point, depending on character, on stage punish if they get back. No, not up smash. It's so cool looking. See, like that kind of drop zone air can just really like drag people down and away from ledge.
On that.
Obviously, the stage being there also helps with stage spiking. Yeah. A lot of Mewtwo matchups are very interesting.
Are you going to LTC?
Yeah, I'm not going to compete, but I am going to head there to hang out with some friends and commentate, hopefully, and run some pools.
Thanks. Okay. One more?
Sure. There's one more thing that I forgot about. It's kind of minor, but if you get hover cancel fair on at like 70-ish, depending on fall speed, then you can just teleport, double jump, get another fair, and that's a true combo, and it will kill off the top, like just there.
Okay.
So that makes it very high reward.
Are there like any active good Mewtwo's? I don't think you or Frozen really play anymore.
I think Frozen. I think she's playing again a little bit. Right. I think because it's hard to tell because of quarantine. I believe Casino Wolf in Arizona is active still.
Oh yeah.
And in general, a lot of the Mewtwo's also are very like Mewtwo as a character is very variable. So even if someone isn't getting like top 5 level placings, there's still things that they're doing way better than those top 5 level players. Like if you need anything, teleport, any B button stuff, go to Ray J, go to Casino Wolf.
Yeah, Ray J's sick. I hosted a melee tournament at my house, and you know, I just put PM in there because I just had it on my Wii, and I figured, you know, nobody's gonna show up, but you know, just an extra way to get some entrance, and a bunch of like a carpool signed up, and it was Casino Wolf in Indiana. I was like, why is Casino Wolf in Indiana? This guy's from Arizona.
Indiana?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Just in town, like, hey, there's a PM tournament.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun. I almost picked that PM back then because I really liked this Mewtwo, and I'm sad I didn't, but...
Yeah, up smash has some like linking hits, kind of like Marth's, where like even around his like feet, Mewtwo just up smash just has a hitbox.
What does volume mean by sounds like the ISIS community? You have like 2 top ISIS.
Oh, is Jared whining in chat?
That boy's literally top 5.
Melee sad post to melee happy post. I swing my tail back and forth.
Never happen. I will never be melee happy post. I'm so sorry.
Oh, thanks for the follow. And thanks for the follow, Zing. Zing's probably gone by now. It's been like an hour. But still. Yeah, so yeah. If you have any other kind of questions, I mean, in general, Mewtwo Cord and I are super happy to answer them.
Yeah.
And thank you for booking with me. This has been super cool.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, I can get the VOD on my YouTube channel, send you the link here in a little bit once that downloads and goes up on YouTube. And yeah, that'll be the end of the stream now.